I think what's more bigger news, and this sounds kind of strange, but the reduction in cardboard demand, we see it as a potential warning sign, one of many, of a slowing economy. Let me talk about that. The simple answer is yes, it is a warning sign, but it's also one of the many, many indicators that we are seeing. Cardboard is used in many items in the economy, from, think about it, pizza boxes to multiple items you get delivered by Amazon, online, all these online stores. Most of them come in cardboard boxes. The numbers show that box shipments, after reaching record highs during the pandemic, are now down to levels not seen since 2016. And that's important. Not 2019 before the pandemic, 2016. So that's a big number there.
Yeah, and I was really surprised by this too. Obviously, the population's grown over time. So if you even look at it a per person basis, the numbers are just staggering, as they are down over 20% from their 1999 peak. And I wouldn't have thought 1999 would have been a boom time.
Right.
And I guess you have to also realize, people think about the consumer side of the equation, but not necessarily the business side of the equation. If you look at companies like FedEx, UPS, they've struggled a little bit, not because of the consumer, but because of the industrial economy. Yeah. So, they're still, ordering things, shipping things, moving things around, and likely using cardboard boxes. So, we've seen a little bit slower side of that business, which could be playing a part of it. The other thing, too, is companies like Amazon have reduced cardboard consumption by shipping some items in paper and plastic mailers. I know I get those all the time. And potentially even becoming more efficient in their packaging practices. I know we talked about this, and it's so funny because you were like, I feel like, many times they used to send a box inside of a box. And I was like, I don't think they do it as much. Kid you not, I got a package yesterday, and it was from, I think it was Pottery Barn. It was just picture frames. This giant box, huge box, all this air inside, and it had 3 other boxes. And then when you open those boxes, there was more boxes. And I was like, what in the world is going on here? I thought they solved this problem. Maybe Amazon has, but other companies haven't.
Yeah, I think Amazon has, and I think they're pretty smart with their money. Pottery Barn, didn't they file bankruptcy a while ago?
I don't think so. I think Pottery Barn's owned by
I thought
one
that.
Of the big.
Well, anyways, whether they did or not, obviously they're not very efficient with the box and the box and all the air. It's just kind of crazy what they do. But
maybe they do more. They're owned by Williams Sonoma.
Okay. But I think they bought them because I think
Yeah.
So, but the price of containerboard has been on the rise over the years, which can cause users of cardboard to reduce their consumption, except for Pottery Barn, obviously, as the price of corrugated sheets has risen 30% from 6 years ago to $945 per ton. I would not predict, based on this data about cardboard, that the economy is definitely heading into recession. But I do think it is something definitely worth adding to the list to remember, and just put it in the back of the reserve there, thinking, okay, here's another thing that could be an indicator that we're slowing down.
And I just got to go back to my story. I'm like, why would they do that? When you think about it, you just said the cost for corrugated sheets is up. Well, what is the benefit of saying that? I come home from work and I see these big boxes on my front. I'm like, Taylor, what did you order? You open it, it's like, what the heck? I just don't know why a company would do that. Is it laziness in terms of packaging? Or it's like, oh, yeah, we got this box over here. I guess we'll use that one.
I think maybe it could be, in their mind, efficiency, because maybe they have a lot of big boxes. Yeah. And so rather than ordering a bunch of different sizes, well, okay, this is too small for this box, but it's big enough for this one. So could be efficiency, ordering less boxes, but it doesn't seem, with the price per ton at $945, I think I said, that I think you'd be wiser to be more efficient, like I think Amazon has become.
Well, I bet you Amazon's really dialed in. Obviously they have a lot of data. They use technology. I'm sure they know. Obviously, they stock their warehouses kind of predicting what people are going to buy. They probably have the boxes in the warehouses predicting what people are going to buy too. Amazon, they're a great company.
Where's AI in that? AI should be predicting this. AI should be saying that box is too small.
I'm sure Amazon's probably leading the charge on that. But I would just add, too, that there are other warning signs, I would say, that the economy's slowing, not just the cardboard boxes. There was the guy from Fair Isaac on CNBC this past week talking about credit scores, and they were like, well, credit scores are really strong. Isn't that a good thing? He's like, well, it's not a leading indicator.
Right.
It's all based off past data. And he said he is seeing some cracks, and that's the big thing we keep talking about. The economy is okay. It's not booming, in our opinion. I'm not overly concerned about it, but there are some potential cracks that need to be watched.
And as you say, we say the economy's okay, but we're watching it closely in case it does start slip down more. That could be a problem. But